This nuclear deal with Iran.
It is 8 p.m. on the East Coast, where polls have now closed in 5 states, and Fox News can now project that Donald Trump will win at least 3 of them: Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut in the Republican presidential primaries, based on Fox exit polls. In fact, Trump is on track to win north of 50% of the vote in each of those states, something he has only done once before, last week in New York.
On the Democratic side, Fox can also project that former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton will beat Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders in Maryland. Mrs. Clinton is also leading Sanders in Pennsylvania, although Fox exit polls show that it is too early to project a winner in that state or in Connecticut. Now, there are no exit polls in Delaware or Rhode Island, so we have to wait until actual vote counts start to come in before the Fox News decision desk can project winners in either party in either one of those states. Want to go now to Trump Tower in New York City, where the celebration is on, and our own chief political correspondent Carl Cameron is there live. Carl?
Hi, Megan. Well, here at Trump Tower, they're looking for yet another decisive set of wins. The Trump campaign believes that he can sweep all 5 of the contests tonight, and since we've called the other 3, that leaves Rhode Island and Delaware outstanding, and those were states where Trump believes he has a very, very strong campaign. It's interesting to note that as we were watching Ted Cruz make his remarks a short while ago, he, much the same way John Kasich has been arguing, made the case that Donald Trump can't be the nominee because he cannot defeat Hillary Clinton. Well, tonight the Trump campaign is going to pivot, and Donald Trump is expected to begin to take on Hillary Clinton as a general election presumptive nominee. He's begun to do it in recent weeks, but has said in each occasion that he hasn't really started in on her, meaning the former Secretary of State. Tonight he intends to do that, and it's meant as sort of a shot at both Cruz and Kasich for their alliance. Trump says it's another example of political cronyism, the crooked nature of the nomination process that he's been complaining about for the last 2 months. So tonight, look for Donald Trump to play hard against Hillary Clinton, pivot away from Ted Cruz and John Kasich, except with the sort of standardized derision that he has given the 2 of them for this alliance, trying to stop him in Indiana, Oregon, New Mexico, and probably in California. And it's entirely likely that on June 7th, when California votes, that will be the only day we'll be sure to know whether or not Trump can clinch the nomination beforehand. If he wins all 5 tonight and gets the 90 to 95 delegates that he expects out of the 118 that are up for grabs here in these 5 states, he'll be on track to do that. But he also has to get a good percentage of the Pennsylvania unbound delegates. There are 54 of them, and by the Trump campaign's calculation, if he gets about 2/3, somewhere between 30 and 35 of those 54 delegates, he will be on a pace to clinch the nomination before the convention and shut Kasich and Cruz up for good. Megan?
Carl, thank you.
Nice job.